like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love, love.
Girl, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for the season finale of Love After Lockup, season 2, episode 14. Now they announced at the end, well, all throughout the episode, um, the new season with new people is coming this summer. I'm like, they doing it, girl. This show is ratings gold. Okay, so will I be reviewing it then? Yes, and sir. Yes, and sir. Yes, indeed, I will. Okay, but anyway, hello to all my Jaybers, dun 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 dun. Hey. Anyway, y'all know I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Ignore. Those are all shirts that I've worn this week that I need to hang up and sit on my little ottoman on my chair. But I'm like, I know it's like distracting, but whatever. Anyway, get a seat because it was a 2-hour finale, so I'm not gonna try to rush this shit and be speed talking and all that. You know, so it's gonna be a nice little length when I'm assuming because y'all know I'm with the bullshit. With the bullshit. We're gonna start with Clint and Tracy. Baby Jack. Out here, he's sitting in his house looking at Tracy's ring like, oh, my precious goddess. Okay, he's all sad because, she in jail and, she been gone for about 4 weeks. No, it's been 4 weeks since they had the conversation when she broke up with him. But she called him after that and apologized and said she loved him and she want to make it up to him. I don't know how a crack wife who leave you in a different state and take the rental car and you owe the rental car $20,000. I don't know how they make that up to you. Like, I don't know. It's too much. You can't even suck that much dick, man. I can't suck 20 grand with a dick. I just can't do that. So I don't know what you're gonna do to help, make that up. So we see the reason she called is because she getting out of jail and he is her get out of jail free card, okay? And so for him, he going to get her. And like, I'm saying, if she mess up again, if she leaves me for my lonesome again, I am going to be done. I think he lying, but whatever. But now I have a couple pictures, y'all. I didn't preload none of them. Okay, I'm going to be popping them in when I think about it. But I kept thinking to myself, does Clint live in a crack house? Like, I was very confused. Like, look at this shit. I'm like, that's a crack bedroom. Okay, if I've ever seen one. And that's a story for another time before I know what a bedroom looks like that's at a crack house. But I know people. I've known drug dealers, so friends grew up with them. Anyway, so I'm like, that's the kind of house because let me explain. The reason that's a crack house bedroom is because ain't no sheets on the bed. It just looks like a crack house bedroom. Okay, that's what they do because it's an easy in and out. Because you don't really live there, you just sell crack there. Okay, so you don't really want to be too comfortable. It looks like a crack den. I just feel like he smokes crack. Anyway, so and the girl ain't no cover, ain't no pillowcase. The pillow look dirty. I'm like, why the TV stand or nightstand in the middle? Why is that in the corner? It's a crack. It's crack. I think it's crack in the house somewhere. Where. Anyway, we do see Tracy. Tracy, you know what I'm saying, got out. Okay, Tracy got out. She on the bus. Okay, she on the bus on her way to Clint. She says what happened. What happened was I left Clint because the drugs. It was calling me, man. It was calling me. So the drug was calling her, and you know what I'm saying. She said, she wasn't leaving him. She was going to get some drugs. She was going to get a little bit of drugs. However, she ended up staying where she was getting high off crack, and everything went down here from there. But she said since she's been in jail, her hair's been falling out. The food in the prison was horrible, so she wasn't eating. So she's lost a lot of weight. Okay, she's lost a lot of weight. When they showed her getting on the bus, I was like, Hoppo, who that woman? And I'm like, bitch, that's Tracy? Tracy? That's Tracy? Okay. I mean, I would, cause it's like I know prison does things to people, but she don't look like she been to prison. She looked like she been gone for 8 weeks smoking crack somewhere. Okay, and she ain't been eating because she been smoking crack. That's what she looks like. But whatever. So she brings up how I hope he comes and shows up for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he may still be thinking some kind of way because I left him alone or whatever. And she's standing outside and he pulls up and they all happy. Now it's very, very weird hearing baby Jack Jack make horny noises because he's happy because she's there. I don't want to hear baby Jack Jack make them horny. It was just, it was very, very awkward because it's like baby Jack Jack is making horny noises for his crackhead wife. I just don't know how baby Jack Jack should not have a crackhead wife, but he does. You know what I'm saying? And he like, well, just promise me you'll never leave me again. I promise, Clint. I promise. Where's her picture, y'all? I want to show y'all. I'm not gonna show her whole body because I couldn't get a good full body shot, but the face shot is gonna be enough. Y'all ready for it? You see? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. That's her now. Okay. You see it? That's her now. And she looks sickly. Okay, she looks like she's been smoking crack for like 8 weeks. I mean, look at this. She looks sick. Her hair looks great though. I love the colors. It's like a little rich color, or whatever. But I'm just still, girl. Clint happy she out, you know what I'm saying? That's his goddess. She's always been his goddess. And he like, just promise me you'll never leave me again. And then, you know what I'm saying, I promise I'll never leave you again. So he proposes to her again, puts the ring back on her finger, you know what I'm saying? He picks her up and swoops her around. And he's like, oh, you've lost so much weight. You need to gain some weight back. And she's sitting on the bus ride. I've lost so much weight. Clint may not like it because he like his girl with some meat on their bones. And he showed up told her, you need to gain some weight back. You know what I'm saying? And they like, we think it's going to last forever. Forever, Clint? Yes, forever. So he drives back to the house. They go back to his house, but their house now because they get together. And they're a married couple. And they go in the room and stuff. Look at this. Look. Tell me this is not a crack person's fucking another crack person. Look at that shit. And who had their shoes on in the bed? Like that's all the outside on the inside. That's why that is a crack house. Okay, and this is her body. Y'all see how skinny she is. Her stomach was flat, like stomach on flat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like Clint. You will forever be our own baby Jack Jack. I just can't imagine what's going on with them right now. It's just weird. And they still sitting there because then he like, she's my wife and she's here. And then they're sitting there in the confessional together. And now this one here, her face looks less crackish. He also looks less crackish. Like he don't look like he's been smoking crack at all. And there's no redness to his nose or nothing. So I mean, to each their own. She says, I think will last forever. He gave me second chance and I love him for that. I say they may be two crack peas in the goddamn crack pot. Who knows? So we then find out at the end, Clint's ex-wife fired him. So Clint stopped working at the hotel. He now worked at the meat market with his parents. And he and Tracy are still together. I said, girl, look. I mean, I'm still single out in these streets dating assholes or whatever. Clint got him a whole wife. I mean, he got him a whole cracker wife. Okay, I'm saying. And Tracy dating her baby Jack Jack. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a crack wife and I don't want a baby Jack Jack. So, I mean, I'm going to stay dating in these streets. Anyway, next up we have Matt and Caitlin. Matt and Caitlin, theirs is pretty simple. I just want to find the picture of them that I had. So, first of all, Caitlin hair looks, I like her hair. even in her face, she looks better. I don't know. That's no shade, but she just looks. I don't know. She, with I think with Matt, when they were first talking, she looked a little methy. This a little methy, and a little methy, and Matt is in jail. Okay, so Caitlyn is chit chatting with his mom, and and stuff. Okay, so they don't know much of nothing that's going on with them, and oh, I asked for some stuff on IG, and people tagging me in it already. Thank y'all. I'm seeing it. Thank you. I just seen Diva post. Thank you. So the most that Matt's mom and Caitlyn knows is he was caught with a stolen car. And they don't know much else, and they have to wait for him to go to court. So Caitlyn does a video chat with him or whatever, and it's like, I need you to get me out of jail. Is you gonna bail me out? She's like, well, what are you doing? Like, what's your plan? Like, how we have to wait for you to go to court. His court date was later that day. We have to figure out what they're gonna do. You may not get bail. Like, you have this long, long record. Like, you may not get bail. Oh no, I'm gonna get bail. I'm gonna get bail. So when I get bail, will you bail me out? And she's like, well, we have to see. Because if they said that you're like, if I need like $7,000 to bail you out, I don't have. No, if they say a bond is like 5,000, I don't have 5,000. I can't do that. So, he getting an attitude because she won't say for sure, if you get bail, yes, I'll bail you out. And she like, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know what's gonna happen. I want to see what happens when we get to your court date with your mom. He has a whole attitude. The simple fact that this asshole is in jail, before he went to jail, y'all was beefing a little bit. First of all, I would not set up no goddamn call. He wouldn't have heard from me at all. He would have, I would have went to the court date to see what's said, but I'm not talking to you before. But once I talk to you and you act like this, bitch, you stand in prison. Be someone's prison bitch, okay? Is what would happen if it was me. Anyway, like, I need to get out of here. Why? You always in prison, Matt. You comfortable in prison. You survive in prison. You strive in prison. Boy, bye. I gotta get out of here. Not if you riding around in the goddamn stolen car, you idiot. Girl. Anyway, we see, she keeps saying how, saying, look, I'm not gonna be in no prison myself. If he goes back to jail for 5-10 years or whatever, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna be me wasting my years on him. So I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen. So we go to his court date. Now, in the court dates, okay, he there on the big old screen, okay? He's on the big old screen. And it's like, it was so weird because, I didn't, he wasn't there in person. He was on a little screen like a big, huge screen in the courtroom and stuff. And then we see the judge and the lawyer saying, oh, well, his bond should be whatever. He's a 13, 15, 18,000 time offender. He's absconded before. He's not shown up to court before. They're giving all these reasons why he should not get bail. And he like, what? I can't believe. What the fuck? The judge will say something like, $25,000, something. And he like, what? This is crazy. And Caitlyn like, oh shit, what's going on? They gave that fool bond. They gave him bond. Only $7,500, which means she only had to pay $750 if those 10%. I'm like, this fool been to jail 18,766 times. He probably was high when he got arrested. How does he get bonds? It aggravated me as a black woman. Because if he was black, he would not have gotten bond. He would not have gotten bond. Bullshit, if you ask me. So the mom asking Kate, like, are you going to get him out? Well, I don't know. Because the mom like, look, him getting bail is just one part of it. She's like, but we don't even know if he'll go to court once he's out. Like, this is when he starts fucking up. Okay. And so her and Caitlyn talking, she's like, what, I'm going to bail him out. I'll get together the $750 or whatever. The mom like, I have never bailed him out. You know what I'm saying? But you have to make your own decision. The mom was giving her every inkling to not do it. She's not saying don't do it, but she's saying like, don't date OJ. He's angry, you know what I'm saying? He may have murdered someone. I'm not saying I didn't date him. I'm saying I wouldn't. So maybe you should. Like, she giving these examples of why not to do stuff like don't step in the water because there's sharks in there. Well, no, but I can swim. But bitch, there's sharks in the water. So she's saying like I've never bailed him out. He may not show up for court. He has like what's his plan? Like, and she like, well, I don't. I think if I do this, it'll be like maybe it'll help him like get his shit together. Oh Lord, she's just so stupid. But she's like, I don't want to be a prison wife. You know what I'm saying? If you go to prison, again, I'm not gonna wait. The mom said, you may just be a prison wife, okay? And Caitlin like, well, hopefully it'll make him act right. No, Caitlin, it won't. Don't be dumb. Just don't be dumb. So at this point in time, we then see Matt has got out of jail. He's been out of jail for 6 days. However, even though Caitlin bailed him out of jail 6 days ago, he never went home. He went to Sam's house, his boy Sam. And so now he's on the way to his mama's house to get his stuff to go back to Sam's house. This motherfucker, she bailed him out. He didn't even come to the house. He got out 6 days ago. First of all, if I paid to get you out of jail and you don't come back if you don't come back, period. First of all, bitch, I'm blowing your house up. Okay, you gotta go. Not for, but I'm like, who does that? And he gets to the house because he's going to pick stuff up. Caitlin is in the laundry room, like doing laundry, and he walk in and she's like, "Oh, hi," because she ain't seen him. I guess, when you say you're gonna, do things and come here and call, you just don't do that anymore. And he's like, yeah, it's whatever. And she's like, oh, okay. So clearly he gives zero fucks now. Like, he not even trying to be nice to her. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? She's like, he was so nice in jail. He would call me. He would, if he was supposed to call me, if he was supposed to call me back, he would return calls. He would just this and this and this in jail. Because he was in jail. Because he was in, you can't listen to shit anyone tells you in jail. Your mama tried to tell you that. And I don't even mean to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, that's what your mama meant by you shouldn't be with him. You don't know that man. And he had a whole addiction to meth and to jail. Okay? But whatever. So she like, so like you weren't gonna call, you weren't gonna come over, like you just don't do anything. He's like, I'm not gonna argue with you about this. I'm here to get my stuff and that's it. She's like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, okay, so whatever. So she's like, at this point in time, she's like, it's no longer about me and Matt getting out of his mama's house. Now it's about me getting out of this house and me, you know what I'm saying, moving on from this bullshit. So she taking her stuff outside. He ain't helping her carry shit or whatever. And she's like, this is so dumb. I can't believe you. Da, 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 da. We were supposed to do this and that and whatever. And he said, well, whatever. We haven't even fucked since Christmas. I say, fuck since Christmas? I don't want, poor boy. It was so sad. She took herself to the car, whatever. That's because you were fucking someone else. I believe it. He looked like he was fucking somebody else. She takes stuff to her car. He then comes out once she's at her car, and she's standing there, whatever, like smoking. You can tell she's frazzled because she's smoking a cigarette, whatever, and he just standing there. And she's like, you know what? I can't. He like, whatever. It won't work. It's over. Da, da, da. You know what? At one, you woke up one day and you just felt like you woke up one day and you no longer love me. You woke up one day, you no longer care for me. You woke up one day and decided that I wasn't worth loving anymore, and I wasn't good enough for you. I'm sorry, and I'm like, girl, she's telling him everything truthfully, but I wish she would have said, you know what, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I deserve better. Go get high. Fuck you and pull off. That's what I hope she. But she wasn't like begging him or whatever. She would have said like she realized he literally was gassing her up before, and then he just out the blue. So you know what? None of that stuff is true. I'm done with it completely. But I'm like, he showed you that before he went to jail, but you were dumb to bail him out. You were very dumb to bail him out, but whatever. Anyway, she said, you know what? What she said? She said, you know what? I'm done feeling bad about this whole thing. I'm done. And she gets in the car and she pulled off. And they broke up. Thank God. Okay. And he like, we moved too serious. We got too serious too fast. No. Well, yes. but you gaslit her up to make her think you was gonna be this whole different person, and she was just she was dumb. So and she fell for it. It ain't even it's that's what it was. So we do see that at the end of the show they are still broken up, and he is waiting on this new trial. He's living with his new girlfriend. Asshole men always find a new girlfriend. And I'm pretty sure that she paying away for him too. Girl, but I'm happy she moved on and was what it was. Scott and Lizzie. Scott and Lizzie, I felt like it's really, really easy, even though it took us the whole season to kind of get where we got. Okay. I wish they would have just kind of hurried up with it or whatnot. But, Scott and Lizzie had that little argument or whatever. So Scott then, it's like the following day, he hasn't been answering her phone calls, even though they're in the same hotel room, in the same hotel, just in separate rooms. Um, so, oh, Scott's teeth, Lord Jesus. I will say Scott looks better than what he did in before. Anyway, she only been out of prison for 10 days. This whole season for them has been 10 days worth of content. It's crazy. So she go to his room. Scott in the bed, bitch. Scott in the bed like a 5-year-old, if you ask me. Like a 5-year-old who got a whooping for taking the chicken out too late or throwing the chicken away and they got a whooping and now they upset. Look, feet crossed, ashy legs, and I didn't even know white people got ashy. Tube socks. I'm like, bruh, what's going on? And I just don't get it. He just said, oh Lord, Scott is just so sad. Anyway, so she come in like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with you? He like, this is, you don't care. You don't really care what's going on. He then says how he checked his account and he then saw that she spent $2,000. He like, and now he get it. She's using him because why would he spend $2,000? Because you gave her your card. Not saying she should have spent $2,000, but you don't give someone your card. You know what? Don't spend more than like $500. If you give me your card, I'm gonna probably spend whatever. I'm gonna buy some stuff and not worry about the price because you didn't give me no no limit. But I don't need a man for money. Anyway, again, what's wrong? Stop talking to the pillow. I can't hear you. What's going on? He finally admits, I'm broke. I'm broke. I wiped out my savings. I spent all my money. I gave you this and this and this and this or whatever. Well, why, didn't you like tell me? Or no, why did you think about that when you were giving me? I was thinking about you. It wasn't about you. And he then said, you spent $2,000 at the thing. He said, I'm in a big hole. She then say, well, so what, Scott? It's only money. He's like, I am broke. I'm like, bitch, what? When she says, so what, Scott? It's only money. I say, at that point, I think Scott said, you know what? She is using me. That is crazy. So, but I'm like, she crazy to say that out loud. She then say, Scott, you can't help me because you don't have any money. I said, oh shit. And she finally showed who she was. She then he says, no, I don't have any money. She says, Scott, you don't have any money, so I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? You think money gets me, but she putting on, but she telling him like, you ain't got shit, so I don't need to be here. At this point in time, he tells her, well, I spent my money. No, you spent money that we didn't have, and you don't even care about it. And she didn't. She never said, like, I should not. She never said I should not have spent that much money on your card. But he also never told her he was in financial, dire straits or whatever. So at this point in time, she's mad. She leaves in some flip-flops and some shorts. I'm like, girl, you ain't girl. She goes back and talks to Jasmine, tell Jasmine, I'm upset that he lied, okay? He didn't tell me he didn't have money. He told me he had the money to take care of me, and he doesn't have it. He is lying to me. I can't believe that, and now he's telling me he's broke. I can't believe I'm just telling me he lied to me. He should have told me up front, and I'm like, girl, your tricky ways are showing. Your tricky ways are showing all up and through, okay? So, Jasmine like, are you done with him? Yes, I'm done. I won't talk to him anymore. She takes it. I won't talk. The ring is. I'm over it. I'm done. Jasmine is happy it's over, but she do say you need to go and have a civilized conversation with him just to kind of end things, whatever. But she's happy they're over. So, well, you know what? I wanted to love him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't trust him. but I'll go talk to him. She goes in there and talk whatever. Basically, she's like, you proposed to me after 2 days. He says, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have done that. She's like, well, take your ring back. So she gives him the ring back, whatever. I can't be engaged to you. He's like, oh, but I want this to work. She's like, no, you know what I'm saying? I would like a friendship with you, a long distance friendship. He's like, you said you would never leave me. You said that you would never ever leave me. I'm not leaving you, Scott. I'm not leaving you. We're going to be friends. We're going to be friends. And one of them brought up sex. I can't think of which one it was. And he like, I told you I was okay with not having sex. I don't care about that or whatever. Scott, you dumb. Because if I gave you $2,000 and a car, okay, and I gave you 90 grand in prison, I'm getting some pussy, okay? That's what's gonna happen in these streets. Anyway, at this point in time, he cried, I have loved two people. And one of those were you. Scott, get the fuck over, boy, bye. You know what I'm saying? And he then say, nope, I'm not leaving you. I'm not doing it. She's like, you don't have a choice, honey. It's over. You have to. I'm like, damn, Daniel, damn. Anyway, we have no relationship anymore. It's over. We're done. He then get mad, get up, toss his cell phone, toss the ring in the toilet, grab his suitcase and luggage, and he leave. She's like, where's he going? Where's he going? Like, what's going on? And he like, you told me you wouldn't leave me, and you broke up with me. I'm leaving. I'm gone. And he walks away. He leaves. I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ. And he like, someone give me a fight home. Someone just get me a fight home. And we see that happens or whatever. So Lizzie talks to Jasmine, say how she's scared because she doesn't, it's new for her, but she's excited, how it's all about family now. And, again, Jasmine's happy that they're over. So we do see a few months later, Lizzie has a job. She's working at some plant or whatever. She got a promotion at the job. The boss say, when I saw your resume, I was real nervous because, because of things. But you came in, I talked to you, whatever, and I don't regret hiring you. Lizzie, yeah, because I used to be a stripper. I worked for myself, as a stripper. And, I was, in prison. I was turning tricks. I was using guys. I'm like, girl, shut up. Just stop talking. Anyway, for her, she said, I feel better now. I'm living check to check. She's been, me and Jasmine's relationship is much better now. I feel free, and you know what I'm saying, I'm making things work. I was like, well, that's a good thing. We also find out that Scott has a new girlfriend. Scott has a whole new girlfriend named Jasmine. Now, they tried to trick us because in the previews, they had him say, hey, Jasmine, bring this over. And we thought it was, the daughter girl, Jasmine. Nope, it was his girlfriend, Jasmine. So Jasmine, cover Lizzie on up. Jasmine is his new girlfriend. Scott be pulling the pretty ones, bruh. Because she's a pretty woman, okay? He met her, like, at a store or whatever, and they've been dating for, like, 2 or 3 months. And, she, like, is his girlfriend. Now, they haven't had sex, okay? They have not had sex. They're getting to know each other. She said, I like that he wants to get to know me. I know Lizzie was using him, and I feel bad for that. And I'm happy he realizes now that she was using him. Or whatever. And, they've been dating for a few months. So we do find out that him and Jasmine are still together. And Lizzie was not happy that he moved on so fast from her. And I say, because he asked her, if I move on from you, would you be upset? And she said, well, like, no or whatever. But she sure was upset when he did it in real life. And I'm like, okay. Marcelino and Brittany. She been out of prison for 5 months. We see that she goes to see Amanda. And she goes to see Amanda pregnant as hell. And Amanda did not know. And when she walked in, y'all know I'm looking for the picture. When she walked in the house, oh, there it is. Even I said, damn, you pregnant. Like, you're, like, she poking out pregnant. And I'm like, she got pregnant immediately like the day she got out. Because again, at this point, she's been out of jail 5 months. And she looks 5 months pregnant. Period. Anyway, Amanda like, oh my, you're pregnant? She's like, yeah, I'm big and pregnant. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's shocked because she didn't know at all. Like, it wasn't as if she knew she was pregnant and she just saw the belly. No, she had no idea she was pregnant, and she's pregnant. And Amanda like, she must have gotten pregnant the day she got out of the day she got out, because she's like, because of she did. Anyway, they talk, you know what I'm saying? And Amanda feel like, at this point, she's like, I feel like Brittany don't know what she want to do, but she's pregnant and she's engaged to Martino, so she just kind of doesn't have a choice. Uh, you know, she also brings up how, because we're still talking in prison. Girl, get over it. Please get over it. So again, they kind of talk. Amanda brings up how we have not talked since Marcelino's party. Amanda brings up, Brittany then says, well, yeah, it was kind of weird or whatever. I was hormonal, was pregnant. It was so much going on, and every time you and him are around each other, y'all kind of go back and forth, and it's just too much. So, that was really it. She do ask to come to the wedding. I said, okay. And so we do see it's their wedding day. Her sisters are there, who she has not seen in years. She brings up how she never thought that she would get married. How she, not until she met Marcelino did she even think marriage was possible. And I'm like a couple days ago. So, she does look pretty. Um, you know, on her wedding day. That was her sitting there or whatever. And, we know that her stepfather's going to be walking her down the aisle. She brings up how her parents, of course, had substance abuse issues. I don't know if she meant her stepdad too, or if she meant her birth father, or which one. But, this is her stepfather who was going to walk her down the aisle. He has murder eyes. I think he has murder eyes, and they scared me a little bit. Anyway, so, he sees her, he tells her this how proud of her he is and how far she has came since she first went to jail when she was younger and she was in these streets, okay, in these streets. Look at this. In these streets fucking up. So that is young Brittany when she first went to jail, and she looks the same, but she's just aged. Okay, so that was her like first mugshot that they showed. But I'm like, girl, if you like it, I love it. So again, he's telling her he's proud of her, whatever. He's like, and I didn't think this would work out, but it was what it was. We do see Marcelino also bringing up how he's nervous and stuff, and he doesn't know, you know, this. He's just nervous because he's the first person like in his clique or whatever to get married. Even though he's 40 and his friends are that age too, and they're not married. Anyway, we do see his friends say how they at first did not know how this would work out, with her being pregnant so fast and whatever. He said, but I haven't seen Marcelino smile this much and this hard ever. Like since he's been with her, he's really, really been, really been in a happy place. So we do see Amanda is at the wedding with her boyfriend. I said, so y'all not even really gay. Y'all like prison gay. Because I'm like, she got a boyfriend and pregnant. You got a boyfriend, you may be pregnant next. How gay are you? And I know, oh no, they're bisexual. Okay. If two lesbians have boyfriends, they not gay. Okay. I'm just saying it. Just saying. Anyway, they say their vows. They both look great. I have a quick shot of her dress. With her coming down the aisle. With her dad. The dress was pretty. It is the one she picked earlier in the season. He also looks nice. Let's find Marcelino. Um, with his little red and black, suit. He just always looks just whatever. Anyway, they say their vows. He cried through his. He could barely talk. You know what I'm saying? But what I love that he said, I was a broken man before you, and you put me back together. I said, oh shit, tear jerk. Okay. They both kissed and hugged and all the good things or whatever. They were happy. Dancing around her son was the ring bearer or whatever. I think it was the ring bearer. And they're married now. They're wholeheartedly married. I thought I had a picture of them together. Oh, I did. Um, I hate that I had to have the June from Hot to Not. I don't even like that show. But, they were at the wedding having a good time. They were happy, 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 joy, joy, joy. They're married, you know what I'm saying? And so they got married 7 months after she got out of jail. So she was 7 months pregnant at her wedding. But you can't even tell she's pregnant. That's an amazing dress. Anyway, they had a baby girl, and her name is Zoila. And they are moving into a new house. And look at this. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? It's crazy thinking she was like She was a whole. See, this is what I say. My eye is so y'all can't see me right now. I'm scratching my eye. With these situations, you have it's like a one out of a million chance that it'll be, not a disaster. And I feel like there, even though we did not like Marcelino in the beginning because he seems like he was a complete asshole about people in prison, I can say she looks happy, he looks happy, the baby looks gorgeous, and it's great. Okay, on to the grand resistance. Okay. Michael's wife and Michael's fiance have a conversation. Okay. Now, most of this conversation was bullshit. And the reason I'm saying that it was bullshit is because, first of all, let me find that picture. Lord. So you got the wife on one side, okay? And she's sitting there. And this is what I didn't like about Megan. Not Megan, about Sarah. I feel like Sarah went there trying to prove I'm his wife and I'm his baby and I'm pregnant. And you trying to prove a point to Megan as if she cheated on you. And I felt like she went there trying to look more pregnant than what she was. I felt like she was trying to protrude her belly out. Like, bitch, look, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it shouldn't even be about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really shouldn't. And again, your issue really should not be with Megan. So, Megan thinks Sarah is just the baby mama. As the producers is like, Sarah wants to meet with you. She wants to talk to you about some things. And she's like, well, about what? Well, no, she wants to just talk to you about some stuff. So the producers set this up. Okay, it was the producers. Anyway, Sarah walking in full attitude. Full attitude, okay? And Sarah mad at Megan as if Megan is cheating on Sarah. Okay, not like her husband was cheating on her with someone who only thought of her as the baby mama. Sarah has this thing to where, if someone knows that they have a child with someone that, bitch, that don't mean nothing. Nothing. Okay, people have baby moms all the time and ain't shit up. So, girl, whatever. So again, she walked in full attitude, and if it was me, and I didn't know she was pregnant when she walked in, I would have slapped her. Just by the energy that she came in. Because first of all, bitch, you can't come up behind me with no negative energy. I'm popping you. Because I feel like you trying me and you want to fight me, bitch. So let's get down, okay? But that's the old Jelly, not the new Jelly. Calm down. So, who do you think I am? Megan said, first of all, you can tell me who you are because you're not going to come in here questioning me. What's going on? Sarah came in on some bullshit. And Megan met her with the same energy. How you come at me is what I get back to you. I'm his. She leans back, rubs her belly, and has the ring showing. And then, she's like, oh, you're pregnant and we're married. We've been together for almost 7 years. I know you've been planning a wedding. You was no, we been planning the wedding. You were in my car. That Chrysler 100 is my car. He proposed to me. He sleeps next to me. Da, 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 da. She's saying all this stuff as if Megan is like. It was so off-putting, and it's the reason why I don't like Sarah. Okay, did Sarah get done wrong? Yes, she did, but Sarah has a fucked up attitude. Okay, Sarah has a chip on her shoulder because she married a man who is a cheater. But as I said last time, she knew who he was when she married him, and now she walking around here acting as if I'm done so wrong. When you stay with a cheater, they cheat. Period. Marrying a man don't make him stop cheating, okay? It doesn't. A man won't stop cheating, or a woman. A man won't stop cheating until they choose to do so. Okay, Michael don't respect either one of you motherfuckers, okay? But I digress. Anyway, at this point in time, she said to Megan, I have the right to trust him or whatever. You don't. Megan said, you can't tell me what I have the right to do. Period. You can't tell me that I can't trust him. You are being so immature. I'm a grown woman. No. I'm a grown wife with 2 kids. How am I mature? Bitch, by what you're doing. By the fact that you went to meet up with the woman who did not know who you were and you walked in with attitude. That's immature. If you really wanted to have a conversation, you would have went in there on a different tip and you didn't. Bitch, you're immature. 2 kids and a wife or not, you're immature. But you want to why? Because you're 24. You're a kid. You're a kid. Okay? Anyway, and I can say that as a 37-year-old woman, you're a kid, and you acted like a girlfriend whose baby daddy was cheating, and I want to go check the woman. You didn't act like this is my husband who should be respecting me and my issues with him. You should have not even went to Megan like that. But I digress. Anyway, Megan, like, why are you yelling? And yes, you are mature. Oh, because you know what? You're just like him. I see why y'all together. You know what I'm saying? You up here blaming other stuff because you are humiliated. You got played. Megan says, I'm not humiliated. You are. I got played. That's true. However, she said you continue to get played because you sit with him. I said, oh, bitch. Come through, Megan. Come through, Megan. Yes. Because again, you've known he was a cheater. Hmm. Okay. And so I was like, boom. When Megan said that, it was a boom, bitch. Mic drop. She should have left at that point, but she didn't. Sarah was speechless because she knew damn well Megan was 100% correct. I'm done. I'm done. Megan says, okay, goodbye. You can go. Come through, Megan. We thought Megan was this stupid, timid, whatever. We thought Sarah was like a rah, 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 whatever. And, Megan, again, she met her with that same energy. Bitch, you ain't gonna get one over on me. Now, a couple times, not Megan, Sarah was yelling, getting up. I can't be, what? Why am I immature? What, girl, sit your pregnant ass down, okay? If I gotta beat your ass, okay? Sit the fuck. Don't come at me on no energy like you want to fight with a baby in your belly. Because if I fight you, bitch, y'all gonna say, well, she was wrong for. No, the pregnant bitch came at me. I didn't come at her. She came at me. Anyway, so you can go. There goes Sarah. I want her to go home. I'm like, bitch, you don't want New York? She said, I want her to go home as if they were in her house. Bitch, you are in a public hotel, okay, that you drove to. Drive the fuck off, Sarah. You're stupid. Megan like, girl, bye. You don't have no sex over me. You can't. I ain't going nowhere. Bitch, this is my hotel. Room is here, okay? Bitch, you can leave all day. So, Megan like, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me like that. You can't do that or whatever. Megan like, no. Sarah said, don't talk to me like that. And then Megan said, you can't come at me sideways. Bitch, I didn't know. Bitch, I didn't know who you were. And I said, that's true. Again, Megan is meeting Sarah with that same energy. And Sarah ain't got it like she thinks she do. Sarah thinks she ghetto and she thinks she hood, but she really not. She hood enough for the white people that's around her. And Megan showed her, bitch, I'm gonna get with that ass. Okay, I'm not with the bullshit. And I'm like, girl, Sarah then says, why can't we talk like women? Why can't we talk woman to woman? I'm like, Shirley, is that you? Anyway, she then said, you should keep your mouth shut because I'm the wife. Bitch, where? Bitch, who? Bitch, how? Bitch, where? Bitch, when? Bitch, what? Mm-mm. Megan, like, I don't care who you are. I'm not shutting up. Again, Sarah on that bullshit. Sarah, she walk. Clearly, he has, different tastes in women. Megan said, clearly he does. Oh, you want to make this racial, bitch? Megan said, bitch, I didn't make it racist, okay? That ain't what I said. I mean, you don't have no class, ho. I said, oh, bitch, don't have nothing to do with your race. It's the fact that you don't have no class, ho. I said, and she said, ho, with a capital H-O-E. Ho. Mm-hmm. Ho. I said, girl. I was hype. Real hype. Anyway, so he goes there. Can someone get her to stop talking? Like, she just keeps talking. Can she go home? And Megan like, nope. So Sarah to me is trying to be the pregnant white wife. Oh, I'm so pregnant. Oh, I'm the wife. Oh, girl, I get zero fucks. It's, bitch, you don't run New York. Megan, like, she acting like he didn't lie to me too. Like, it's, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? She, like, you mad at me? Like, I didn't do this to you. He did. Sarah then says, I know he did this, but if a wife came to me, I would be quiet, apologize, and be respectful. Megan said, you came at me with on some bullshit energy. I gave you back what you gave to me. Okay? That's what it was. I would have said, bitch, I don't have to respect you. Your husband needs to. Your issue ain't with me. Issue with that man. He lied to you. He lied to me. Don't come to me with no bullshit. But Sarah, calm down when she seen she couldn't bully Megan. Okay, she felt like I'm gonna come here pregnant with a ring on and two goddamn braids, and she gonna think, oh my god, I'm gonna respect her. And she got back the energy that she put out. Girl, fuck you, Sarah. Anyway, they sit down and they talk rationally. Okay, she said, well, I know y'all been messing around or whatever. I saw the little messages or whatever. I know y'all was at the Niagara Falls, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I seen that sentence or whatever. She tells her I got pregnant the first few days I was out. I mean, yeah, he got out, which shocks Megan because Megan didn't, crazy. Anyway, she asked Megan, "Are you pregnant?" First of all, Sarah, everybody ain't like you. Everybody don't get knocked up by the men right out of prison. And Megan says, "No, thank God, no," which to me means they didn't use condoms, but whatever. But she do say, I'm mad at him because I gave myself to him. I'm saying he violated me. I was a virgin, and he lied, knowing, I'm saying this stuff, and I had no idea. I'm saying I don't even get how he could do this. So Sarah keeps saying, he's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? He can't marry two people. Sarah, I think his plan was to divorce you. I don't think Michael's plan was ever to marry two people. I think his plan was to divorce Sarah, but she don't know that yet. She has to watch the show to see that. Okay. Anyway, she then said, "Well, have you met his family?" She said, "Well, yeah, I've talked with his mom, and I've seen his mom before, and I can't believe his mom, wouldn't tell us. That's his mama. You never asked her." The mama said, if she had me, I'll tell her. Anyway, at this point, Sarah's like, I want to talk to him. I gotta, cuss him out or whatever. Megan says, I'm gonna talk to him too. I feel like I deserve to, what I'm saying, go off too. And they kind of go their separate ways. And they both, agree to know it was him. I'm like, now they're a goddamn dynamic duo against him. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, against Michael. So Megan said she's very, very mad. God locked him up because had I found out and he was out, I would have killed him. And I still keep saying so. We then see Michael call Sarah. Okay, he calls Sarah, telling her how he was gonna break up with Megan. He hadn't found the time to do so. You were gonna really? That's what you're gonna do, Michael? Really? He like, yeah, I just didn't have the time. So she gets mad. She hangs up the phone. But she said how she don't want him anymore, whatever. But when he calls back, she answers the phone and it tells him how she was his best chance at survival. I said, bitch, survival? Look. Michael's best chance at survival is not having a wife. Michael's best chance at survival is him growing the fuck up. Okay, and I didn't like her saying that she was his best chance at it was the fact that she said survival. Like, you mean without you he gonna die, bitch? That's what you mean? He don't need you or Megan. He need to grow the fuck up and be responsible and stop being a goddamn user. But that don't mean if he not with you, he ain't gonna survive. And girl, don't say that. Don't do that. Anyway, you messed up. You done lost me, your babies, the kids, the house, the keys, the dogs, the pickles. I don't know everything. All because of you. It's all over because of you. And um. She's like, I don't want you around me anymore. You can't be at the house anymore. He like, you talking like I'm gonna be gone for a while. She's like, yeah, well, you come like I don't want you there. He then say, are you gonna tell my people I can't be there? I said, nigga, I think she is. She deserves to. She shouldn't have you around. But I digress. She said, she said, I'm gonna worry about me. Don't you worry about it. Which means yes. And we know that Michael is in Flint. I've seen that a little bit. Anyway, so he like, where my daughter at? She playing. He like, can I talk to her? No. Go call the girl in Rochester and ask her. And he, whatever. He then say, I'm sorry for what I did to you and Aviana. Okay. She then said, I'm going to divorce you while you're in prison. Okay, you say so. Megan gets home. She's sad. Okay, she's sad. She so is sad. We see her talking to her dad or whatever. Her dad is there. He got arrested again. Because they're like, what you doing back already? Oh, he got arrested again. I found out that he was married. You know what I'm saying? They have a baby on the way. I can't believe it. He like, what? Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I told you so, but I tried to warn you. I did things like this happen or whatever. He like, you know what I'm saying? Guys in prison have time. All they have is time to plot and to plot and plan on women, and they do. They don't have shit but time, space, time, and fucking opportunity to do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? He like Michael was a wolf in sheep's clothing. He said, no, matter of fact, he was a snake, and I cut heads off. I think I cut his head off, boy. You know what I'm saying? He like, are you okay? She's like, no, and starts boo-hoo crying. I'm like, oh, it made me. I felt sad for Megan only because she wasn't aware that Michael was a piece of shit. Sarah was, so I can't feel too bad for Sarah because she knew exactly what she was getting herself into. Megan didn't. So with Megan dumb, like Megan was dumb. However, Sarah was like Paul, so stupid, stuck on dumb, and just circling idiocracy. You know what I'm saying? Because again, she was aware of what kind of asshole Michael was, and she still married him. She still fucked him without no condom and got pregnant, had a second baby by him. Like, you did all that knowing who he was as a person. Megan didn't know that shit, so I felt bad thinking she thought he was a good dude who got locked up, but he was a good dude. She didn't know him. And so she come to find out, she got a quick reminder of who he really the fuck was. So at that point in time, he made me a mistress. I would never do that. I'm like, girl, just breathe. Okay, just breathe. Because technically, it ain't even a real ass marriage. He wasn't a real. The days that he wasn't a real man. You know what I'm saying? You are above that. He hugging her, wiping her. It was. It made me cry because it was a father daughter moment. But you know what I'm saying? He inserted himself in my life. I can't believe he inserted himself in my life. I said, first of all, you're lying. He didn't insert himself in your life. You reached out to him. It wasn't as if what I'm saying, he was looking for you. A person in prison who you don't know. Well, she said she met him through a friend. But still, I don't want to meet nobody in prison. She told her that I'm gonna talk to him because I need answers. You don't need no answers. You got your answers. And if I hear him calling, I'm gonna cuss his ass out. I'm gonna hang the phone up. Now while she in the confession or whatever, he calls and she's like, oh, so you married? Your wife told me what's going on. He say, I didn't set that up. I didn't set it up for you and her to meet up and for her to say what she said. If you say what you said, we know you did not want them to talk. We know that, brother. That ain't what she's asking you. He then say, but I don't want to talk about that right now. And she then hangs up on him. Okay. We then see him talking in prison. And do I have this picture of him talking in prison? Let's see. I can't remember. Y'all know y'all was done now. Oh, this thing was a whole fucking hour. Y'all, I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired. Or maybe I don't. I thought I did. I'm surprised I don't. That's the funny part. That's Matt in jail. Oh no, I didn't take the picture. Anyway, is what it is. So he in jail, and he said how he did want to be with Meg. He's like, I wanted to be with her, whatever. He said, but once I got home, was around my daughter, and my daughter was so happy to see her mom and dad together, it kind of swayed me. You know what I'm saying? And then, I ain't know what to do. He like, so I love Megan. You know what I'm saying? I love Megan, and I wish I could take things back. You know what I'm saying? I still love her. He then say, and for Sarah, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry what I did to Sarah. I wish we can go back to how it was when we first met because I still love Sarah. I'm like, you still love, what the fuck? It was the most blanket, nothing is really resolved thing I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? He does. Only thing he said that I was like, well, at least to that. He said he don't know what it is to be a good husband because he don't know how to be a man. He's never been taught how to be a man, so he can't. A man can't be a good husband or a good father if they've never been showed any of that. And you can tell he's not been shown how to be a man. So he admitted, I don't know what it means to be. You know what I'm saying? That I don't know what it is, girl. We come to find out Megan is still in contact with Michael. Sarah is still in contact with Michael. Michael is out of jail, and Sarah gave birth to their second daughter, Rain, or Rainey. It's Rayne. Both of them are still in contact. Now, again, we know he lives in Flint because he went live. I think either it was either last week or 2 weeks ago. He went live on his IG, and he lives in Flint. I'm done, y'all. I am completely outdone at the fact that both these dumb hoes is still dealing with him. Sarah, I get, that's her husband, and they have 2 kids, so she has to deal with him. That makes complete sense. Megan has no reason to be in contact with him, none whatsoever. Girl, I am over it. The Love at the Lockup needs a reunion special. Okay, we need a reunion, love and hip hop type special. Okay, and I'm done, y'all. Look, 54 minutes. If you have watched this to the end, you have to say what I'm holding up. You have to say what I'm holding up. Can you see what this box says? What am I holding up? Okay, so use these. You see what this is? Okay, you see it? You have to explain or at least say something about these 2 items. And you have to say it in a way that no one knows what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm done. And then put the year that you graduated from high school. Okay. Peace.
He's like love, love, love.